Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. The MATIC structure hasn't changed at all. MATIC extremely weak again. I mean, there's not much going on today anyway in the crypto market. Have a little bit of upside also on the MATIC chart, and yeah, some other coins are moving up as well. Some more, some less. I think MATIC's probably like low average, I'd say today. So no clear bottoming signal yet in our support region. I mean, obviously, as we talked about in the last videos, the structure hasn't changed here at all, and MATIC is still in one of our support regions where ideally the price would attempt a reversal. Yeah, would attempt a reversal and the start of a third wave rally to the upside. We already have here this 1-2 setup, and this could be another 1-2 setup as we talked about it. We can identify the microstructure here in this wave 2, and it's likely an ABC structure that allows us to calculate a target to the downside where the correction ideally completes. But it's already, I mean, the price is already in the standard support zone and already quite deep in the support zone. Current price action, I think, makes it quite likely that we test the last fib level as well, around 78 cents, but it's not a must. What we normally say is that the C wave ends where the A wave would, so basically that the C wave has the same length as the A wave, and that's just one of these common targets, these common projections. They would be at 76.7 cents, so just below the yellow zone. But because the yellow zone, or the lower boundary of that yellow zone, is no invalidation point, it's just where probabilities start to shift to an alternative wave count. If we just go there and maybe test that 76.7 cent level, that would be okay. But I'm not even sure if we really get there, because yesterday I took some time and just measured the projections of previous corrections. For example, here in this wave 2, I mean, we talk about probabilities, right? But this wave 2 as well, which happened here in January, also consisted of an A, B, C structure. And here the C wave also didn't quite reach the 100% extension. But structurally, as you can see, they look quite similar. They look somewhat similar, really. You've got this initial move down, which is the A wave, then the rally, which is the B wave, both quite shallow, and then the C wave down. And yeah, I mean, maybe it gives us one more low, but I'm not saying it has to come down to 78 or 78.5 cents. Could be that it just forms one more low and then goes. We're already quite deep in support. All I can share with you is that a reversal in this area is expected still, with or which would involve the start of a third wave rally then, because that would be the next move to the upside. That would start that. If we get a reversal here, it would be a third wave rally that should take us to $1.70 plus, probably rather a little bit higher. And yeah, but this assumption is only valid and will only be followed as long as we are holding that 78.5 cent level. At least we want to avoid a sustained break below that level. Now, looking at the microstructure, this is a bit unclear. It seems to me as if one more low is not needed necessarily, but it would look best with one more low, this C wave. So A wave, B wave, C wave down. And then we could say in this C wave, we have a 1, 2, possibly 3, maybe one more 4, 5. Yeah, that would be ideal, but I think the microstructure is unclear enough for me to miss maybe a wave or so. So it could be that it's already done. We just need to see now a first 5-wave move up, followed by a 3-wave pullback to indicate that, or to have an indication that a low has actually formed. So 5 up, 3 down, that's always the process. And it would be best if the price could break above 92.3 cents first, those previous swing highs, and then a break above the $1.01 level would be further confirmation that indeed a low has formed in wave 2. Until we see any of those signals, the immediate downside pressure remains high. So what I want to say is, it looks a bit like, catching the falling knife, but we are in a support area, so these coins can turn around at an instant. So yeah, movement to the downside looks also corrective. So I expect a reversal, ideally before we break and sustain below 78.5 cents. And then, yeah, upside targets, I mean, talked already about $1.71 plus. But essentially the other waves here, I mean, they should take us to $2, $3, and so on. But we will first have to see if the wave 2 support actually is holding. Yeah, That's my update about Matic. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.